are food for worms.
I'll drive you crazy and I'll kill you all on every nightmare you ever had.
Because believe it or not, each and every one of us in this room is one day going to stop breathing.
I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
Turn cold and die.
Be afraid. Your tastes much better than afraid.
Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So the original upload for today got messed up, so we had to come up with something very last minute. The group decided to throw together a quick exploration video of this abandoned slate quarry that has some spooky stories attached to it. The filming may be shoddy because we filmed it from our phones, like I said, last minute. So don't worry, the next exploration we do will be filmed so much better. Thank you all for watching and enjoy. Abandoned, Pennsylvania was once a booming slate mining town. There is a lot of money to be made here, and in turn, many miners lost their lives while on duty. There has also been many drownings of children once the quarries were no longer in use and filled with rainwater. We set out to explore this specific one due to things I have experienced there along with my friends when we were all younger. Right now, we're doing a little exploration video, spice things up. Sarah, Stacy, and my buddy Austin are already up ahead. When I was younger, there was this quarry that we used to explore, and 2 kids drowned in this quarry. And in these woods, we used to go camping a lot, and a lot of weird stuff happened to us. We'd hear like footsteps coming up on us and everything, and then we go out of the tent, nothing. So we're gonna do, I'm just gonna look for the woods to find it. Just a bunch of ghost hunters trudging through the woods. Pretty deep.
Looks pretty deep to me.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Skeleton.
Oh, nice. Looks like a Halloween decoration.
There's a skeleton of something.
I remember us camping out here before, and we heard like footsteps outside the door, and I went out with my skateboard, and there is nobody out here. And we're pretty deep in the woods.
Pittman and Eric were actually out here one time. You know how they're like survivalists. They're like the kinds of people that can start a fire with like sticks. They had a flare and they tried to get a quick fire going, and for some reason, the flare wouldn't light anything. Like a fire would almost look like it was trying to ignite, and then it would just start changing like all these weird different colors and then just go out. At the end of that, or like towards the end of it, they said that they heard something. They never explained what they heard, but I guess after that they just kind of left and they ended up not camping in the woods that night.
It's almost like it didn't want you to burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first time we were back here, we heard like a bunch of kids, and at first we just thought kids were like playing back here, and we didn't think anything of it. And then Eric, right as the end of the night, we're walking back, and Eric was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, there was like 2 kids that died back here in this quarry," and they were like, it was 2 brothers. I guess one of the kids was swimming in the quarry, and I guess something hooked him or something pulled him under the water, and the other brother went in to go save him. And something happened there and ended up getting him too. So 2 kids ended up drowning in this quarry right here.
So our buddy was out here with his 2 dogs, and he came across this kid. And Eric was like, "Yo, let me go find your parents." And the kid said that he was like so cold or whatever. And Eric turned back around, the kid was gone. Eric doesn't mess with this stuff at all, so he saw that and he booked it out of the woods with the 2 dogs. Now the interesting thing was though, his 2 dogs would have been all over the kid. And they paid no mind.
At one point, I look over on the other side of the thing. Now, mind you, we were walking that way, and I see this big black shadowy figure, and I'm like, oh, and like without hesitation, I remember the first thought, and I just remember thinking to myself, I'm an absolute, and I was like, oh, that's cool, a bison. And I was like, wait a minute. And then I take like 2 more steps, and it dawns on me, there's no bison in PA. And I look again, and I'm like, that's a giant bear. And I'm like, I started walking. And I was like, nope. And like Eric was with me at the time, and he just looks and he's like, what? And I'm like, nope. And I was like, that bear could
a little too big.
Yeah, if I was like, that bear could have came at me, bro, Eric would have gotten eaten, because, you know, he's like half deaf and he couldn't.